Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last session, we learned the basic of multi-section solid. Today in part 2, we're taking things up to a notch. We'll cover the advanced controls, guide curves and spine. These tools are key to mastering complex sweeping shapes. Grab your mouse and let's get started.
I got this magic in my fingertips, designing dreams with every click. Shapes and wonders coming to life. With CATIA, I cut through strife. In my mind, the future's clear. No more doubts, no more fear. Crafting visions in 3D. CATIA's the key, don't you see? I can reach the sky so high. Build my dreams, no need to try. With every tool I sculpt my fate. CATIA helps me innovate. Every line precise and true.
Hello to all engineers and followers of the Mikebaba-CATIA channel. In the last session, we learned the basic of the multi-section solid tool. If you have not seen the first part, please watch it. The link is in the description. If you remember, in the previous lesson I said that with the multi-section solid command, we can have more than 2 profiles. Suppose now I have 2 squares and a circle on the page. These shapes are drawn in 3 parallel planes. I activate the multi-section solid command. The command settings window opens. I click on the shapes in order from bottom to top. The names of the 3 sketches are recorded in the first part. Pay attention to the closing points and arrows on them. The closing points should be at the appropriate points. The direction of the arrows should be all 3 in the same direction. Don't forget to set the connection method to the ratio. Now click on this position. You will see the 3D volume. In this session, we will learn about the advanced features of this command. We will use guide curves, the spine and the relimitation settings. You learned how to use the coupling section. For example, you use ratio. Normally, the software calculates the shape of the body automatically. But what if we want the sections to follow a specific curve path? Then we must use the Guide tab in the command window. First, you must draw one or more guide curves. The most important role for guide curves is this: they must pass through all the sections. To define guides, go to the Guide tab. Click on the three dots. Then select the curves. Example 1. Imagine we have a square and a circle. They are on two parallel planes. We have also drawn one guide curve. It passes through both the square and the circle. Activate the multi-section command. First select the square. Then select the circle. Go to the coupling section. Set the connection method to ratio. Now go to the Guide tab. Click on the curve you drew. Click Preview, then OK. The final shape follows the guide curve. Example 2. How to connect guides accurately. Now we will draw two guide curves. We need to make sure they connect exactly to the sections. Select a suitable plane. Enter the sketcher environment. Draw a desired arc or curve. To connect the curve end to the circle, we will use professional CATIA tools. We will use Project 3D Elements tool. Click on the tool. Select the circle. The software creates one or more projected points on the circle. Now select the endpoint of your arc. Then select the projected point on the circle. Use the coincidence constraint. This connects the 2 points. This is a parametric and correct way. Repeat these steps for the other end of the arc. Connect it to the other section, the square. After drawing the second guide and defining the constraints, exit the sketcher environment. Activate the multi-section command again. Select the square first. The closing point is on a corner. To move it, simply click on the connection point, the point where you use coincidence. Do the same for the circle. Select the circle, then click on the connection point of the guide curve. Important note: check the direction arrows on both sections. Both arrows must point in the same direction. This prevents any twisting errors in the shape. Now go to the Guide tab. Select both guide curves. In the coupling section, set the connection method to ratio. Click OK. The final shape is created. Part 2. Defining the spine. The spine or center column is another important tab in this command. If we do not define a spine curve, the software automatically makes a computed spine. This is a blue line that goes through the center of the shape. We can introduce a specific curve as the spine to the software. K rule for the spine. The spine controls the center path of the solid. The multi-section solid is always perpendicular or normal to the spine curve at every point. Two more notes. You can only have one spine curve. Also, the spine curve does not need to be connected to the sections. For example, draw a random curve. Select it as the spine. You can see the shape now follows the center curve. Part 3. Relimitation settings. Imagine your guide or spine curves go behind the sections. By default, the solid is only created between the sections. If you want the solid to go to the end of the curves, use the Relimitation tab. You will see two options here. Relimited on start section and relimited on end section. Uncheck one of these options. The solid will extend to the end of the guide or spine curve on that side. Uncheck the second one. Click Preview. You can see the solid is now extended fully. Okay, today's lesson is finished. Please watch this lesson 2 times. On the second time, practice step by step with me. Good luck. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.
Let's build the future.